Hello and welcome to the Crown of Frills sewing pattern. I have been obsessed with these since developing them and I've worked up quite a collection and I think the same will happen for you. It's my new favorite excuse to go to the trim store and I think the best part is just choosing different fun trims that go well together. Plus it is such an easy sewing pattern. It literally just involves sewing two lines and then a bunch of scrunching, even some hot glue to make it easier on ourselves. So I hope you'll enjoy. This pattern was originally published in the Q2 2025 issue of Material Girls magazine, which is a free 5-art magazine that you can download. I'll leave the link down below. It has other knitting, crochet, and sewing patterns in it, interviews with makers, fun girly games, and articles, so make sure to check that out. To make this, you'll need to start out by getting a plain headband. You can find these at most craft stores or in beauty sections at stores as well. I recommend it being around 1/4 of an inch wide so that we can make sure we have enough trim to cover this up. We're going to make a channel for it to fit through. Now for the fun part, you're going to need two pieces of ribbon and one needs to be wider than the other. So for the thinner ribbon, I recommend it being about 3/4 to 1 inch in width, and then the wider one being between 1 1/4 to 1.5 inches wide. Lots of different measurements will work for this pattern. The important thing to check is to make sure that that thinner piece of ribbon is at least 1/2 an inch wider than your headband. This makes sure that there is seam allowance on either side when you sew down, and then that your wider piece of ribbon is at least 1/2 an inch wider than the thinner piece, which makes sure that we have some nice frills sticking out on either side. You'll also need a hot glue gun to finish off the headband, and of course sewing essentials like thread and a bobbin. The first and only sewing step of this is to lay the thinner ribbon on top of the wider ribbon directly in the middle and sew down either edge. I try to use as little seam allowance as possible just to maximize the width of the channel that the headband is going to go through, but you can use up to 1/4 of an inch of a seam allowance here and still have room for your headband if you measured correctly to make sure that this piece of ribbon is 1/2 an inch wider than your headband. When you've done 2 straight lines down that entire meter of ribbon, it should look something like this, and there will be a channel for you to grab your headband and start inserting it into. Insert one end of your headband into the channel and begin pulling it through so that it's entirely covered, and then catch the ribbon on the other end and you can begin scrunching up from here. So there's a lot of ribbon to scrunch up and it might take a while, but we want to get all of it onto the width of the headband. As you keep going, you'll begin seeing that beautiful scrunch along the length of the headband, and all we need to do now is finish it off with the hot glue gun. We're going to take this one side at a time, so it's okay if you still have a bit hanging off of one end as long as the other one is gathered up. You're going to pull this ribbon up over so you can see the end of the headband. Take your hot glue gun, which is already warmed up, and put a dab of glue just on the end like so. Then you're going to quickly, because hot glue dries pretty quickly, pull this ribbon over it and press down where you'd like it to stick. It's important that there's a bit of loose ribbon at the end because we're going to fold this over to hide the raw edges, so just make sure you don't glue down right at the very end of the ribbon. There should be maybe about an inch left. Clamp that down in place for a second to let it dry, and then we can go over to the other edge, doing the same thing, pulling back the ribbon so you can see the end, adding a dab of hot glue, and then grabbing the ribbon and pulling it over the hot glue, leaving about an inch at the end. Here I'm trying to slide it over without dragging much of the hot glue, and then choosing a place about an inch into the ribbon to press it down until it dries. When both of those ends have dried, we can begin using the excess ribbon to roll over and finish off the edges of the headband. So what you're going to do is grab one of the edges, roll it over once, and then roll it over one more time, and that encases the raw edge inside of this little tube. Now probably the more professional thing to do here would be to sew down this end, but I am just going to use a hot glue gun. So again, grabbing that hot glue gun and just making a line across where I want to place that end, rolling over once, rolling over twice, and then placing that along the line of hot glue to hold everything in place, hiding the raw edge like this. Here's a look at that on the other side. So I'm rolling over once and twice, and then seeing where I want that line of hot glue to be, because this is what I want the end to look like, pulling that back just to one fold so that I can place the line of hot glue and then refold over it, using the hot glue to clamp down all of the unfinished edges, and it looks really nice. Once both of those ends have dried and cooled, your headband is done. You can also move the gathering of the ribbon along the headband a bit because it's all loose in between and make it look however you want. I love how these turn out. I think it's so fun to see them all scrunched up and play with different trims, so I hope you have fun with that as well. Make sure to check out materialgirls.com for more free sewing tutorials and patterns. We have a whole library on there along with knitting and crochet patterns as well. Here you can also read all past issues of Material Girls magazine. The 12th one just came out. So there's a ton of free, fun fiber art content for you to check out there. Take a scroll. Make sure to tag at Material Girls in your creations. I can't wait to see your headbands. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.